The ego says, but I want this, and I want this, and I want this, right? Hey everyone, and welcome back to Kaylin Bowman. Be fiercely authentic, live your truth. So today is going to be a fairly short video, but I wanted to dive into how to know if something is truly meant for you. So this is a question I get a lot, whether it's about how do I know if this person is my person, or how do I know if this career path is the right career path for me? And I think the reason why this question comes up so much is because we have the idea of spirituality, right? Which is following love, following peace. And then we're also aware that our ego can sometimes get involved. And the ego says, but I want this, and I want this, and I want this, right? And so I think many people are trying to figure out, where are their desires truly originating from? Is it originating from love, or is it originating from the fearful place of the ego? So I have a very simple answer for that, which we're going to discuss in today's video. Before we dive in, I just wanted to remind you guys that I do have spiritual coaching. I have an online course called Become a Love Magnet, which I highly recommend if you're on the spiritual path. It really is a course about self-love, but that can also flow over into creating conscious relationships, whether they be romantic or platonic. In addition, there's also guided meditations, but all of the information for that will be down below in the description box. In addition, I highly encourage you to join the other beautiful souls who are at Ignite Your Soul Facebook group. The information is also down below. So to answer today's question, how to know what's meant for you and what isn't, well, the great news is that you actually don't have to figure this out. So many people try to understand this logically or analytically, and what they'll often do is they'll put their life on hold trying to figure out what's meant for them. Whether that means putting your life on hold waiting for a person to be ready, or putting your life on hold and staying in a job that you know doesn't align with you. So the only way you're going to know is when you have the courage to let go of the things that aren't working, and you choose to be happy, and you choose to create, and you choose to live a life of peace. Right? Because if you're truly living your purpose, and I talked about this in the purpose video, if you're every day living your truth, living your purpose, and you're choosing peace and you're choosing happiness, not based on anything that's happening in the physical world, but solely because you just want to be happy internally, right? If every day you're making that conscious choice, then your life will naturally unfold, and whatever is truly meant for you is going to be on that path. Right? But many of us have an idea of what's going to make me happy is this thing, and then we try to follow a path that maybe someone else has, right? Many people are following other people's paths, which is why they're so lost and confused. And so it's not about setting up a final destination and then trying to figure out how to get there. It's about every day allowing life to unfold with joy, with peace, with happiness, and making the conscious effort to heal ourselves, to love ourselves, to connect to our soul, right? And when we connect to our soul, we can't help but magnetize in the things that are truly meant for us, the things that are meant for our soul path versus our ego path. And there's nothing wrong with manifesting, from the ego. Many of us do, and it's a stepping stone. But oftentimes we learn that when we manifest from that place, it's not that fulfilling. So when we find fulfillment within first, and we follow the path of internal first, then external, what happens is we then magnetize things in. So we're not actually chasing things externally anymore. We're allowing ourselves to become the magnet that draws in what's truly meant for us, because it's not our job to figure that out. And that's the beautiful thing. And it actually takes a lot of pressure off of us, because we don't have to figure out who is our person, when are we going to be with them, what's the perfect career, when is that going to happen. We don't have to know those things. And oftentimes we put so much pressure on ourselves, especially at an early age, to know all of these answers. And that's not the work, right? The work is to fall in love with the present moment, to fall in love with the internal world that you're creating, because whatever's going on with you internal is going to be reflected externally. Okay, so this is how you truly know what's meant for you. So I really hope that this video was helpful. As always, if it was, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Go down below, subscribe, hit the bell to get my notification. And if you guys are interested in my personal coaching or online course, the information will be down below as well. But I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I'll see you guys very soon. Take care.